Hey, everybody. I'm Ed from City Coffeehouse and Brewery.
I'm Chris from Chaplin's here in Spring City.
And Chris up here at the Soundbank in Phoenixville.
We just wanted to take a few minutes to thank everyone that helped make the first Chesco United Music Festival such a success. Our hope is to continue to provide artists with a platform to express themselves and to provide you with the best live local music experience. We hope you all enjoyed the festival, and we do look forward to seeing all your faces again soon. Thank you to our sponsors and everyone that tuned in, especially those of you that watched and commented on all 3 days. Everybody that donated and bid on auction items, we cannot say enough about how much we appreciate your support. In particular, the three of us wanted to thank Laura Vernola Simpson, Jim DiGiuseppe, Stephen William Johnson, Christine Vecchione, George's Music, Reeds and Company, Chorus Photography, United Church of Christ, East Goshen, Red Bearded Marketing, Three Dogs Coffee Company, Hobo Ed's Artisan Coffees, and Grassroots Marketer. Chris, is there anybody you'd like to thank?
Yes, of course. There's a lot of people that I'd like to thank, including our artists. Thank you for taking the time to let me interview you and perform. That's Jake Curry, Joe Keeley, Steve Zeno, Marcus Angeloni, Avery Hirsch, Sam Smithhuber, Caitlin Myers, Labella and Poole, Alyssa Garcia, Nicole Zell, and the Climaxers. Thank you so much for performing for our Chesco United Music Festival. I also want to thank the sponsors once again, and anybody that had donated as well. We really appreciate this. And most importantly, I'd like to thank the audience for tuning in and sharing and engaging in the comments. Without you, this would not be a show. So thank you for making this a reality. Chris?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Chris. I want to echo those same sentiments. I like to thank the bands that played on my night as well: Drew Nugent, Planetary People, Paul Michael, Blend, the Ben Benjamins, Wake Up John, the Holtz, Luke Eccles of Sunblind, Evolve, Cody Tyler, and Luke O'Brien. Every single one of these bands jumped at the opportunity to do something like this, and the end product was phenomenal. I also want to thank the audience. It was a treat, a real treat, sitting and watching the comments and watching people interacting throughout this event. It almost felt like a real live event. I want to send a huge thank you to everyone who donated, all of our sponsors, and also to you, Chris, and you, Ed, for putting this together. It really was a pleasure, and it was just great working with you guys, and I can't wait to see what we do next. And lastly, a big thank you, Ed, to your wife, Laura. There's a lot of back-end stuff that goes into doing events like this, and she was just phenomenal and great throughout the whole thing.
Awesome. Well, I definitely would continue that. Personally, I definitely have to thank the both of you guys, Chris and Chris. It was a pleasure working with you guys. In all honesty, I wasn't sure when we first discussed this. I wasn't too sure about it and wasn't too sure how it was going to go. And I was like, let's see how these guys work. But you guys worked your tails off, and you guys did a great job. And we turned out a cool festival, and I'm very happy that we did it. Some people, may have looked at this whole thing and been like, we're competing venues. Why are we teaming up and doing this together? I think it's important that people know that we don't see it that way, that we each do our thing, and we can each do our thing without the others, without, inhibiting or stopping the others from doing their thing either, and we're three awesome venues that provide awesome local and regional talent. And it was just very cool to team up with you guys and to put this thing together. And I'm very proud of what we did. And I think you guys should be proud of it as well. I think it's, it was a hell of a coordinated effort, and, it was definitely herding cats for a while there. So, you guys did an awesome job, and you should be proud of yourselves. So thank you just thank you. It was awesome. I most definitely have to thank my wife, Laura. I think I've said it 100 times, but love her with all my heart, and she is the driving force in my life. her insights. She built a website for us. She put together the auction site for us. That she put a lot of back end work into this thing that when we started, I promised her that if I was getting into this thing with you guys, that she wasn't going to have to do anything. And then it obviously was not the case. So I really appreciate the work that you put into this, Laura. Thank you. I love you. I really appreciate it. Can't tell you enough. I'll be buying you roses for the rest of your life. I'd also like to thank Sarah Vey, who conducted our interviews for us. She did an excellent job, and we were very impressed with the work that she did. All the artists that contributed their time. We know that you guys are suffering just the same as we are right now. You know, we're not allowed to put on any shows right now. You guys aren't allowed to play anywhere. There's nowhere for you to go play any right now. So taking the time to do this and putting such effort into it as well was really awesome to see. And I was amazed at the quality of work that we got. BJ Sarkissian, Kicking Down Doors, Brick Nova, JD Malone, Kat Minogue, Cliff Hillis, the Florida Wayne Band, Simplifiers, Greg Silver Band, Christine Havrilla, One Man Dog with Ray Adkins. Thank you guys for contributing your work to this, and absolutely thank you to every single person that tuned in and watched. As Chris said before, if it weren't for you guys, then we would be sitting here talking to ourselves, basically. So thank you for tuning in and for sticking with us and for watching the festival. We love you and we appreciate every one of you. Thank you very much.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Guys, was my mic on?